Okay, guys, got some music playing in the back. Favorite album of the year is not the one you're looking at, but I'm just going to show you my top 3 albums, vinyl albums that I picked up that I just adore, and probably play these things like in the morning and just whenever because I just like them that much. First one's by John Coltrane. This is the Ballads, the Coltrane Quartet with McCoy Tyner, Jimmy Garrison, and then Elvin Jones. And this album is just like, I don't know, it just, for me, it just inspires me to want to play music in general. It's very much jazz. All these albums are going to be jazz because that's kind of what inspires me a little bit more than anything else. But this album is definitely in my top 3 that I've bought. And I like all of John Coltrane's stuff for the most part, but this one in particular just is a must for me. And I put it in my number 2 album, I would say, of the 3. This is a classic, Kinda Blue, Miles Davis. The vinyl, here, I'll show you some. It's cool, the vinyl is blue. Check that out. Dope, huh? A blue vinyl. For an album called Kinda Blue. This album is just very inspirational too. Same thing. It's just one of his classics, and I'd have to say I even kept the plastic on a little bit just because I wanted to keep the case a little more protected because it's just cardboard, right? But it's kind of cool. And then it has this nice little label which shows some other ones on here that I actually might want, like this Coltrane here. And I saw a couple on here that I was interested in checking out. And now we've reached the number 1 for me. This is all new. If you haven't heard this album, check it out. This is Yusuf Dayes. I think it's pronounced Dayes or it's either Days, but it's spelled Dayes. I totally don't know. I got to find out how his name is pronounced. He's a drummer and it's incredible. And he's got a lot of good features on here too of artists that I like. And that's what you hear playing in the background. It's called Black Classical Music. This is a double if you buy the record. So I'm just showing you the record. And check this out. The sleeve, so you get two vinyls, obviously, because it's a lot on there. The sleeves. This is pretty cool. And then the other one, he has like pictures, I think, of his family. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's his family. Fighting this stuff. I can listen to this album front to back. There's so many styles, but it's all kind of like jazz fused with other stuff. Here's the one I was talking about. This is the second album with this. They're just a black album with a label. That's a beautiful label. However, the artwork in it is really nice, really cool collage of, I guess, his family, his life, friends. And this album is just, I mean, it's song after song. Every one of the songs too are good. Like, I haven't found one that I was just like, I don't like it. It's just that good. And it was kind of cool. You can't tell by the picture, but if you feel right here, these little shells that are existing on here are actually raised. So you can feel the shells on there. And the same thing with the lettering for the Black Classical Music, the way it's raised. Just a solid, cool cover, cool album. You can hear it playing kind of in the back, one of the songs. And I have to say that this album, for me, I'd heard of his name, but I didn't really know what he did. I just thought he was just a drummer, but I didn't really understand this. You got to watch some of the YouTube videos of him playing. The man's incredible. And he's got some great artists on this album too. Rocco Palladino, great bass player. He's got Maceo on here. You got Tom Misch, I think is how you pronounce his last name, who is really good. And there's some other songs on here too that I really just adore. Particularly one called Woman's Touch with Jamila Berry, or Jamila, I think is her name, Jamila. It's probably Jamila Berry. Anyway, Woman's Touch. That song is great. Just like I said, song after song, really solid album. I like to buy these albums that I can actually listen to. This isn't for sampling purposes. This is more for just my enjoyment of listening to it. And it's one of those things where I'll just put it on and let it just play in the background while I'm doing either some work or while I'm doing other things. So that's my top 3 albums of the that I've purchased that I enjoy. And other than that, that's it for this video. I just wanted to share with you my 3 albums that I've gotten that I just really that I really put on my top 3. And I have some other ones that are older albums too that I have that are pretty good too. But those are my top 3. I can listen to them front to back. All right, that's it. I'm out.